at first I thought they were like dressed like maybe, those Chinese flicks like the Shaolin and the Wu-Tang, but upon further review was a Sergeant Pepper's.
Right.
I kind of think, I'm not sure, Caster's rapping gimmick has gotten old.
Yeah, I used to pay a lot more attention, like, oh, he's going to say something about this, or he's going to say something controversial, and now it's just like background noise, But next up, you had the Casino Gauntlet match. I couldn't even begin to tell you everybody that was in this, so I'm going to look it up. But Ricochet, of course, made his debut, which, people were expecting. It wasn't exactly a secret. I was watching the show, and I looked away to do something, because I was trying to set up a live stream for the Patreon. And AEW did a really good job shutting down streams. So then I tried to cast the one that I paid for, and StreamYard wouldn't let me do it. It was the whole thing. So we couldn't do it. But as I looked away to try to work on that, Ricochet was on and then gone. So if someone could tell me what happened and why Ricochet was out so quickly, that would be, I'd appreciate that. But Christian Cage, like I said before, comes in nice and sneaky and gets the win. So
did you like this or not?
Nah. I mean, it's an excuse to have a lot of different guys come out, some surprises, and that's fun and all. But by this point in the card, it didn't hold my attention. So hence why I was kind of looking away.
Somebody that has to put together these type of matches like 4 times a year, they're very hard to put together. And there's always been a cluster. But I'm going to say kudos to the agents and the wrestlers who put this together. I thought this was very, very good. There's some good surprises. Nigel McGuinness, Zack Sabre, Ricochet. Ricochet looked motivated. I've been telling people not to sleep on this super talent. Good for you, Trev. He went in there and he first of all got a huge pop, and then he went in there and he just killed it. I mean, he really did. I would not have given this to Cage. I do like his act, but I would have given it to Ricochet. Or why build Hangman all this time for this? Jarrett received a massive pop coming out. He's turned himself babyface after people were saying he should retire. And he hit Hangman with a guitar, and I think because of that he got eliminated. Let me see, what else do I remember about this match? I would not have given it to Christian Cage. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say.
Recently we had Alfred Kanua from Forbes and Pro Wrestling Bits on the show. Part 2 of his interview actually came out on the main show yesterday. I wanted to ask you about this, Conan.
It says my screen is out. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, it looks like your camera's off.
All right.
There you go. So Alfred tweeted, and let's see what you think about this. Ricochet's first impression in AEW should have been a spotlight that immediately established he wasn't going to be that same close but no cigar wrestler he was in WWE. But that's exactly what he was one match in. What do you think about that? You agree with Alfred? Or do you think he's being a little too critical?
I don't think so. I thought he was maybe the star of the show. Maybe the star of the gauntlet.
Bro, you interrupt every fucking day on everything we do.
Hey, just to interrupt, this guy TJS sent the super chat with no message, so here's his follow-up message.
Yeah, he said, I put a blank super chat. Husey, I forgot to put the message. Just wanted to say FTR is brutal Bob Evans. Harwood will cut another promo saying he loves wrestling and his family. Yeah.
That's for sure. Nothing.
So following and everyone was saying it wasn't a battle royal, Feeney. I know. If I said battle royal, I'm very, very sorry. It was a gauntlet match. Pinfalls. Yes, I'm sorry. Exactly. So there you go. So at the time, it was the AEW American Championship. Let's not forget. But MJF defended it against Will Ospreay.
Fucking mark!
Nearly 26 minutes. I thought it was a match of the night, probably Ospreay and MJF, and people sleep on MJF. I think when it comes to the in-ring portion of it, everyone knows he can talk and all that, but he can go in the ring too, and always has great matches. And him and Ospreay, I thought, were a great combination again, and they paid off what they were supposed to pay off at the end with the Tiger Driver and all. So I liked it a lot. That was the match of the night. What are your thoughts on it, Conan? Ospreay?
Yeah, I thought this was the second match of the night. I don't think people sleep on MJF. I mean, he's had so many great matches with so many people. There's no way you can sleep on him. I like the way how they kept teasing the Tiger Driver thing, and he finally did it for the finish. Garcia came out,
too. So there you go.
So I like MJF. He had those Lex Luger inspired, made in the USA tights, which was sweet. Some really good reversals and counters, like MJF countered the Stormbreaker into the Crossroads. That was sweet. Osprey turned the Lariat into a Stormbreaker. Like they had really good chemistry. I mean, they're two of the best wrestlers around, and the people were really into it. But this was, to me, not the best match. Second best match.
I said the same thing where I thought it was like Lex Luger, Mr. USA influenced and all that. But then later on the scrum, they were saying, no, he was doing Apollo Creed, when he came out in the first Rocky.
Could be too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but
The same thing, kind of.
I thought it was Luger too. Yeah. But kudos to MJF. It was an Apollo Creed reference. So Will Ospreay becomes the international champion, Conan. As you know, he changed it back from the American Championship.
So
It's the international champion. And then I
Fucking Mark!
I was man, what I think this was a tough spot, and we'll see what the people think in the chat. To follow this match, not easy. Mercedes Moné was out there against Britt Baker, the big match finally. All the women's wrestling fans have been looking forward to this for the TBS title. They had a little over 17 minutes. And Mercedes wins with that finisher. Again, she's having I mean, if it's the opponent that doesn't know how, if it's very awkward to do, she's only hit that right like once or twice, it seems. It always looks very strange. Better ways to finish that match, I would have guessed. Thumbs down on that one, as if we were doing a Juicy CO. I kind of thought that going in, like, this isn't going to live up, and to me it didn't. So,
well, of course not, bro. When I looked at the time, they were 5 hours in.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many things you can do for 5 hours and you're like not fatigued or bored or tired, I did like the sweet carriage that Monet came out in.
Yeah.
Brick came out boo-boo face. She was standing in the corner boo-boo face, which you never want, showing that she was going to lose. This was too long for me again. Were you trying to say something, Hughley? I saw you raise a finger, unless you're going to stick it up your ass. What?
Well, I was, but then I forgot we were live streaming.
You
right?
Fucking Mark!
Whoopsie.
Okay. Let me see. This was too long for me. They're 5 hours in, and you got to. Why would you put this after MJF and Osprey? I mean, really? Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I just scrolled back down the card. I'm like, where maybe they should have put it earlier, maybe after Hook and Jericho or something. Yeah, that was the worst possible spot for it.
Crowd fatigue is a real thing, and you had to follow that great, intense match, and the finish came out of nowhere, so it kind of came off flat to me. I mean, they tried hard, I will say that, but it kind of felt like the chemistry was a little bit off, and the people weren't really into it. And maybe it has a lot to do with the storyline wasn't that good for the build-up, because they started off super hot, and I remember thinking, wow, this is going to be good. And like each week it got progressively worse.
I didn't that it was a very long card. So this match started up next, and I was like, God, I thought we were going to the main event. But no, there was a coffin match with Jack Perry and Darby Allin, 10 minutes 40 seconds. And I was texting with some people that don't really watch but had the show on, and I was like, well, Darby's going to pull everything out that he can to make this good, which includes some very, very sick bumps, which he did several. Jack Perry, I thought when he came back as a heel, it was going to be this big, awesome thing for him. He's second from the top here, so that's good, but it hasn't really blown me away. But Darby's always entertaining. The match, if you're into that kind of thing, that the sick bump coffin match, it was good for that. So I did like it. What did you think?
Darby's always great. He's always believable. His promos are good. His matches are good. He always puts his body on the line. I don't get Jack Perry. I've always said he should be with Anna Jay, with the hottest chick in the company, talking shit. And then the Young Bucks came out. The Young Bucks came out, and they were gonna fucking douse the coffin with, which never happens. But anyways, with gas, and then all of a sudden the lights went out and Sting came out. And he got a humongous pop. I kind of felt like other matches went long, and maybe this one got shortchanged.
Yeah, it was interesting. Sting coming out, that was pretty cool. Good for the fans there too. They all, great reaction. But I had seen a picture of him from the Cauliflower Alley like a couple days before, and he was like super gray and white. And when he came out, his hair was way too dark. I don't know if he was wearing a hairpiece or if it was just a quick
A hairpiece.
polished dye job. Yeah, it looked like he had like a wig on top or something. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe
Yeah,
people
maybe
in the
colored
chat
his
saw
hair.
that.
How about that?
Yeah,
Um,
it's super colored. Like, that sounds bad.
Perry needed this win, but I don't buy him as a top heel.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see where they go Wednesday. Then your main event. Man, I marked out big time for this. Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland. I've always been a Bryan fan, so this had that same feel for me of like any big great Bryan match of the past. Like he really brought it, and I was kind of surprised at the end. I started to get wise to it. I'm like, you know what? They're going to give this to him. And maybe some people didn't agree with that, but I thought it was a great match, great finish. And Bryan and Swerve, man, they had some great chemistry. Actually, you're right, Conan. This was the match of the night. My bad. I would say this was the match of the night. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have to wait to see the match. I knew they were going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Why not? That is the fairy tale ending. I
Well,
love the entrance song by Bryan, because when I used to wrestle in Juarez with Eddie Guerrero, there used to be a TV show called Ídolos del Ring. And the beginning of the show was the final countdown, was such a great song. And it was cool to hear. It really brought up the energy. The place after 5+ hours was into the match. I did I'm a big rap fan, so I was marked out when Bun B came out. And then, of course, Swerve came out with his version of Flavor Flav, Nothing. That dance is not caught on. Maybe it's time to give it a rest. He does get a good, when whose house, Swerve's house, people get into that. People were into this because it had a good story arc, the personalities involved, and a great emotional ending. Great way to end the show. This was great. The great way to end the show. I don't think there was really one bad match. There were good and great matches, but bad match, I don't think there was one. Some matches were not necessary. If you were to knock off some of the matches and shorten some of the others, you got something going.
So Venice Beach Dub Club, who hit us with that $20 super chat earlier. Again, if you want your comments or questions to be read, hit up the super chat there. He says, so Danielson as a babyface champ sounds pretty boring.
I would disagree.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they flip it back to Swerve. Maybe they even do it on TV to try to get a rating out of it. He says Swerve deserved a much better run. He had good opponents, but with no programs. I would agree there. I couldn't really. This is probably the match I'll remember most of that run from Swerve. I mean, clearly. I mean, what else was there really? But he's a great talent, so hopefully they keep him in the mix. Joel Bravo for $2 says, should they have Swerve as a babyface or heel? I mean, at this point, he's probably going to go face, I would say. Conan?
He can do either, bro. Yeah. He's that type of talent. Where's Samoa Joe? Is he making a movie, I heard?
He's in that show. I said it to you before when
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, that's it. Yeah, he plays some evil character with a clown mask, I think.
Twisted Metal, is this a movie I should know about, or is this a sequel, or no?
It's based off a video game. It's a TV series.
Hey, here's the best thing about it, Conan. Do you know the actor Will Arnett from Arrested Development?
Yep.
He dubs over Samoa Joe's voice.
Right.
So Samoa Joe doesn't even get to speak in the show. He wears a mask.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy, right?
Venice Beach Dub Club. Swerve also helped blow it. His promos were trash. First black champ, nobody cares. Horrible face persona. Huh. I don't know if I'd agree about. I always thought he's good with promos. I've always liked him too. I mean, I've seen him around for a long time. He always was around the Philly promotions and CZW and Dreamers promotion and blah blah blah. And Conan's worked with him for a long time also, right? He did Lucha Underground too, I believe.
Well, he did. So why are you asking me that question?
I don't. Just so you answer.
I'm not going to answer dumb questions.
Conan, what was it like when Rey Mysterio unmasked in WCW?
Yeah, haven't heard that. And I don't think Conan was a big fan of that angle either. But
fucking Mark!
Only had 15 emails about that.
I'm glad you know what you are, Hughley.
Venice Beach Dub Club, the AEW live audience is heel for turning all the heels babyface.
How did they do that?
Well, they cheered MJF until
Now, is this guy paying or are you giving him freebies usually? Because I don't see a price here.
He's a paid YouTube member, so he pays a monthly.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad, Venice.
and he did the $20 deal also today. So through an
I'm just
additional
making sure, bro. Quality control.
Oh yeah. As a heel, his promos made sense, but as a baby face, maybe it's the crowd's fault.
But he's not. But he's not a baby face.
Right.
So why are you saying that as a heel is?
Let's get these niggas out of here.
A possible elimination game tonight. This series stands at 3-1. Welcome to the Western Conference Playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the home team.
This is where they expect it to be. They have a commanding lead in this series with a chance to close it out at home. Can they avoid a letdown in a game that they should win?
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
Let's take a look at for Denver. Keegan Murray is out there with Duran. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Augustine in at the point. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Augustine's got his second bucket on the night. A chance for them to close out the series here at home.
Yeah, and they don't want to have to travel again in this series. This is exactly how they wanted the series to go.
Here's Garnett. Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Drops in the three.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous Alexander from the corner.
Outside Augustine. Over Gilgeous Alexander. Augustine can't get it to go. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A headache to track. Gilgeous Alexander is a long 6'5" with point guard handles and, of course, that finishing ability we just saw.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Duran. Now Murray. The 9-footer's on the mark.
I mean, a clean jump shot by Murray. Found his look and took it.
Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Garnett. Lets it go from deep. Green finds Wembanyama.
Oh, shit.
And here's Denver. Outside Augustine. To the paint. Here's Nora. No luck on that one.
Oh, I'm thinking easy.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. That one misses. And he's good on the second. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Garnett. And here is Green. Reddish covering. And it's Green missing. The Nuggets on offense. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Williams.
Shit.
Grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe He blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Here's Garnett, defended by Murray. Garnett passes to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. Denver in the lead. Augustine with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Duran. Here's Nora.
Let's go.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's the fast break. Oh, Yama throws it down.
You know, KG has never been a selfish player, especially when he sees another guy who is this ready to shoot. He'll get it to him.
Pass to Reddish from the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Fuck.
He's off on the first.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green. The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Now here's Augustine. Outside Reddish.
Ah,
To
shit.
Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Garnett. Reddish against Green. Williams from long range. The shot no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's
Oh, what the fuck?
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Murray. Here's Duran. And here's Augustine with the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in. Augustine's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron. Reddish against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reddish gets it to go.
I just love the ball. Timeout. Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. 6-point game. They set a pick. Shoots over Duran. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Wiggins.
Shit.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Garnett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. Nora, pass to Reed. Now here's Here's Wiggins. Pass to Edney. Takes a three. Rebounded by Green. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Edney, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nora. Wiggins with it. Now Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending with the fadeaway. And the shot goes. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Wiggins against Green. Tries a 10-footer. And that one drops for him.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Here's Edney. Yet to see a basket. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nora. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Bryant inside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Crosses over. Reed for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Milton, then it's Kuminga, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, we've got Murray. He's out there with Naz Reid. And it's Wiggins in at the shooting guard position.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Lively to the inside. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Over to the left wing. Murray, a screen on Milton. Here's Edney. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Edney. Still no points. Reed can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter.
Oh,
you can't
fuck.
allow any space.
Milton finds Bryant. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, this really is Kobe's game in a nutshell. I mean, it's the biggest part of his game, his ability to score. And he looks to be aggressive, punting his shots.
Pass to Reed. Here's the 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Milton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice ball movement that time by Bryant, and I don't think he gets enough credit, guys, for how good a passer he is.
Murray with it. To the left side wing. Here's Edney. Nails it. He's 1 for 5 with that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Milton. Pass to Lively. And here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Edney. Sweet
Fuck.
floater. Edney's got 4 points this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Milton. Pass to Lively. Back to Milton. Now Wembanyama.
Shit.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Wiggins looking around. Here's Edney. Reed, a screen on Milton. There's the three. Edney, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Edney. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
So both teams changing it up here. Murray finds Reed. Now here's Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish.
Oh.
Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Duran, he's checked in for Denver. Nora comes in for Murray. He hits the second from the line. And Williams has got the ball here for Las Vegas. They trail by 6. Here's Garnett. Still without a bucket. Back to Williams. On the wing, Green. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. And that one's good.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Duran. Reddish with it. Green covering. Williams a screen on Green. Here's Reddish to the middle. Here's Nora. Here's Duran. Here's Reddish. Misses the 3. Green against Reddish. Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Pass to Reddish. Connects on the
Shit.
open jumper. Reddish has gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Here's Green. Reddish covering. Green rising up.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Denver in the lead.
2, cuz.
Now Augustine. He's got 6. Outside, Williams. Pass to Duran. Hook loose.
Let's go.
Now here's Augustine. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Shit.
Williams' shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Augustine. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 15, Keegan Murray.
in the first half of this game. And yep, it's good.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully too.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Out on his own on the break. Jumps up, throw it down.
Shit.
Breakaway jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Fuck.
Here's Nora. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Reddish. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. They're in with a rebound. Here's Nora. Duran. Pass to Reddish. From downtown. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets ahead. Up 5. Well, now we have some...
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good for the Denver Nuggets.
You know, fans tend to love wide-open games, but the teams that are consistently great take care of the basketball. They're not interested in the theater. I mean, they just want to win.
Style points taking a back seat, unlike us here in the studio. A chance for them to put away this series. What's the mindset in that locker room, big fella?
Well, they need to act like an apex.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Reddish has gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Green. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Williams in at the 3. Green, the pass to Wembanyama, and that comes off the assist by Green. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
And here's Denver. They've led by as many as 11. And for Denver, Jalen Duran out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Nora in at the small forward.
Oh, shit.
Here's Duran. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Green.
Shit.
Nice D from Reddish.
Bro, these niggas should not be out-rebounding
And he
us.
lobs it up top. And Augustine gets it to go. 10 points for him.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now.
Oh.
Garnett no good. Murray passes to Augustine. Here's Duran. Pass to Augustine. Can't hit him in close.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Now here's Wembanyama. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Misses from close range.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Reddish with it. Outside Augustine. Pass to Duran. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Williams. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Green, the pass to Wembanyama.
Oh.
Denver grabs the miss.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Augustine gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Green. He's got 5 to stop the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
Bryant, he's checked in for Williams. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Denver in the lead. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Reddish. Inside. Here's Duran. It's hauled in by Garnett. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes go. Green with the flush.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Green. And so here is Denver. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Murray. There's a screen. Nora pass to Murray. Clock at 6. And again, another missed shot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He can't get it to go. Hey, nice D from Augustine. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And the Nuggets call time here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Reed's checked in. So it's Denver now, leading by 5. Yep, that one goes. Augustine's got 17 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Reed.
Defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Green against Reddish. Drives to the hoop, and he dunks it down.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
An exceptional finisher, and some contact like that won't stop Shea completely.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Reed's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 11.
Oh,
Bryant,
shit.
no good.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside Augustine. Reed, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Augustine off the drive. And again, it's Denver converting.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Denver. 8-point game. Here's Augustine. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
How about that wonderful floater he had, showing off an exquisite touch.
Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Reddish misses.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
The first one falls.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job.
No.
Contact and getting to the free throw line.
Milton's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Second shot opportunity.
Oh.
Ooh, stolen.
No.
Here we go.
Wimby.
The Nuggets on the fast break. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Dominga, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. Edney passes to Reed. Williams with it. Here's Edney. Reed, a screen on Milton. Tries to break his ice. It's deflected. On the wing, Milton to the inside. Garnett. And the layup is good. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Wiggins passes to Reed.
Damn it.
Outside Murray. Pass to Edney. Here's Reed. Murray from outside. Murray
Damn it.
outside.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Garnett on the wing. Bryant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bryant's got 13.
From deep, inside, outside, all rubber. Kobe can flat out get it done.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead. One they'll... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. That's something that the majority of big guys possess.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Kuminga is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. Bryant against Wiggins. Kuminga, the pass to Bryant. Sends it home from three-point land.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And here's Wiggins. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bryant for three.
Oh.
Number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and they double up Murray. Wiggins passes to Edney. Wing shot on the way.
Oh,
shit. And Williams with the bucket inside.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And the shot's good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Reed. Fires the three. That shot is off. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Murray. Offensive board. Garnett. That's good.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Here's Edney. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And he jams it after taking
Let's go.
That gives him a double-double.
I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Reed from outside the arc. Pure three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Both teams deciding to change it up. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Keegan Murray.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nuggets making a switch here. It's both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Augustine. And the
Shit.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. Hey, nice D from Augustine.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.